Good morning, welcome back. Today we don't have much time, so I'm gonna get straight to it. I won't over explain too much, but the plan is to take apart the inside, plan how we need to redo stuff, take apart the rear of the car, maybe mock up some stuff and plan out how we want to have stuff mounted, and finally get to reinforcing the front subframe so we can start putting things back together. So I already took out the passenger seat because it is going to get reupholstered, repolstered, right? Not reupholstered. We got some space here. I took out the battery tray because this is what it looks like underneath it. Because I had a battery which had a battery acid leak. It made some mess in here, so I gotta scrub it all out and repaint it so it won't rust anymore. We gotta take the fuel tank cover off, take out the foam from the inside, plan on making a firewall because I got told that how I have it won't make it through the technical inspection of some competitions. And yeah, so I started already taking it apart. We got rid of the front thing, it's up here. The filler hose is taken out from there. I'm planning to make it up here. But then I need to plan a firewall. It needs to hide those lines, this line and this line. So either I'll do it right here, somehow, I don't know, like this, straight up and just on the two sides of the tank. Or I'll just do it in front of the tank, the whole thing. I don't know yet, but yeah, I have to plan it out somehow. So I want the filler to be somewhere like here maybe. So I can still use the upper part of the window for some banner or for some sponsor stickers. I would just cut this off, make this whole piece a plate of metal, put the filler in here and still use this piece of polycarbonate window. Yeah, I want to take the bash bar out of the rear because it's bent anyway, so it's not necessary here, and then I'll have more space to clean up everything, to take off the window, for example. But I really want to clean the trunk, the engine bay. Everything is really dusty and I really want to clean it before we start putting it back together. I will have to take the driver's seat out as well, but that's not a thing for now. So the priority today is basically the front subframe, but before I get to it, I really want to take the rear apart and start planning out how I want to do it. Yeah, I want to have a plan. I want to plan it out basically. I just want that plan. I don't know why. Alright, let's get to work. Right, so now the plan is to put the filler hose up here. It could be as low as here as well. Yeah. Perfect placement. Just almost had a meltdown because a $200 memory card just stopped working. I thought the camera just broke and stopped working, but turns out that it's the memory card, which is not good. It's a very expensive one that can handle like movie-like formats, but yeah. Luckily I have a second one and now I still have 30 minutes of recording left, so let's get back to work. Alright, so this fuel safe tank is from the States, which has some really weird, stupid sizes of the bolts, which we don't use here, but okay, I find something similar, should be alright. It has a cork seal underneath it. I think that's reusable, I hope so. Now is the part where you take out the foam, which I don't think will be easy. Right, so the camera died and I finished pulling all the foam out of the tank. I put some tape over it to seal it so nothing gets in there. And I decided that I will mount the filler neck right here, where this is. So let me go get it. So if I leave it in, which this part is completely unnecessary here, we don't have any use for it. So if I leave it in, I would have to mount it somewhere like here and raise it higher and everything to make it fit. And it would be at a weird angle, but when I get rid of it, I'll be able to just mount it like this in the corner and it will fit nicely. So yeah, I'll try to find the spot welds and get it out. I want to do this today and then get to the subframe because that is a very important piece to start moving forward with the whole thing. Right, got it out. Wasn't easy, wasn't clean, but I think that will be the perfect place for it. So yeah, I try to, I don't know, straighten it out, clean it up, and maybe I'll just put a plate here. I can weld a piece of steel up here and then bolt the mount here. Alright, so we got this plate. So it was from the bottom, it was sealing the cabin from this hole, but it was down here, basically. But now we're gonna put it on the top and it will do the same job, basically. So it will seal it, but at the same time, it will be our mounting point of our filler neck. So I think we'll do it like this. That should be fine. And then we can make the window, and I think actually I might use just the polycarbonate window. I know that standard gasoline can cause polycarbonate window to crack. I don't know if ethanol has the same effect on it, but I'll try to Google it and see if we can do it or not. Now what we need to do is repaint this plate. Paint this plate. I will not be making it nice because it's a drift car and it will be covered, so there is no reason to do it. I have way more important stuff to do than welding those holes or I don't know, cutting it out so it looks better. It will be covered, nobody will be able to see it either from the bottom or from the top. I'll just paint it so it doesn't rust from both sides, and yeah, that will be it. Alright guys, look at this fucking ingenuity. Recycling. I think it's enough. No more needed. Alright. I've done some work off camera again, but once I can put my head down and focus on the task on hand, I just, oh, holy shit, this is so cinematic. But yeah, once I can focus on the task on hand, I just prefer working like this, and the work just gets done twice as fast or even more. So yeah, I'm gonna show you what I've done until now. I've done those plates that I will weld into the front subframe. So I've cut them out to the shape. I didn't do it from one piece, I'll just weld 3 pieces and weld them together. I'll leave some space between them and weld them all together on the subframe. I've made the hole for the bolt, which should fit nicely. I'll of course put the bolt through here, then I'll weld it around and I'll keep going. I have to do the same thing for the other side, and in spite of that, I think I'm also going to put one plate on the other side from where this cracked. So we have the crack here, right? So I'm going to put one plate from here to here and weld it from the inside so it's as stiff as possible. And I'll do it on both the sides, of course on this one. And I don't think I'm able to do any more reinforcements on the subframe because there is the steering rack, the steering column, the engine mounts, the lines for the steering rack. I think that should be enough. I don't know what to do with the second crack in this place, which is where the steering column goes, and I don't know how I could reinforce this place because welding anything here would be difficult. Gotta keep this spot open, I gotta keep this surface open because the engine mounts go here, the steering column goes here, the steering rack lines go here, so I don't know what to do with this place. So yeah, in spite of the subframe reinforcements, yeah, I will not weld them today because it's almost 11 p.m. already. So see you on Monday. Alright, so it is Monday evening and after work I prepared the plates to make the reinforcements for the front subframe, and let me show you what I've done, what I've prepared. So I want to reinforce this place as much as possible. So I'll weld a piece like this from this side as well, as high as possible. I also have a piece like this, which will fit like right here. And it will not go in the way of the steering rack, steering column or the engine mount. So it will sit like this, I'll weld around it and we will have this spot that cracked reinforced as well. So yeah, I think that should be enough. I've looked around the subframe for any weak spots that could be prone to cracking, but I think that I've covered all the bases and this should be completely enough. If it's not even overkill with the welds on both sides and everything, I think that should be completely enough. October or November was the last time I welded, so like almost half a year already. So, and I don't have much welding experience, so yeah, I'm actually excited to start welding. I like little projects like those where you make something out of nothing. Let's get to it. Right, weldy time. Alright, so got the two main parts welded up. I don't think they look bad. I'm actually pretty proud of those welds. Looks good. Even on this side there's some, it went through, so that basically means to me that it's welded well. So the material did go through and it did enough heat to bond into the material. So let me take some cinematic. Focus. And we still got some gas left, so come on, focus. So we can try to weld in the last 4 small pieces, and yeah. If we manage to weld those in, then we can clean it up and put the epoxy primer on it, and then tomorrow we can put the final paint on it. And basically, if we paint it tomorrow, the day after tomorrow, it's ready to be installed back in the car, so that would be a huge milestone. Forgot about the camera. I ran out of welding gas, but I quickly messaged my friend who lives not far away from here and also welds, and he's gonna borrow me his bottle, so I'm just gonna go pick up the bottle, come back, finish the last 2 welds, and yeah, I'll be able to paint it, because if I didn't finish welding it today, I couldn't paint it today, the paint wouldn't dry overnight, and I would be way behind with work. So managed to finish welding it. Let me show you my welds. Here we have the piece that I showed you from behind. It's the part where it broke somewhere like right here, and it broke here as well. So we have this reinforcement and this reinforcement. From above the welds are okay, from the bottom didn't really have much space to get in there, so they are not as good, but they are still good enough. They went through enough. And this one is alright, this one is alright. Here is the point where I ran out of gas, but decided to go over it again, so it looks bad, but doesn't matter. It's gonna be underneath the car anyway. And here are the welds that you already saw. I think it should do the job, and I hope it didn't bend the subframe. I don't think so. Yeah, we will see once we put it on the car. Alright, so got the subframe cleaned, wire wheeled it all around the weld. Now gonna put primer on it. We'll leave it to dry through the night, and tomorrow we can put the final paint on it. Empty. Done for today.